Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 89. Let's go! Beginner. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Class 89. Yes, we are talking about the future today. We've decided to get serious and talk about the future. The future with going to, that is, going to plus infinitive. A very easy structure, I promise. It's not hard. It's very easy. I'm going to practice with the structure today. I'm going to review the material that we saw yesterday. Are you going to practice with me? Are you going to pay attention? I hope so. Are you going to listen to the whole program? Yes? Oh, good, thank you. Because I am going to spend probably the first 8 minutes practicing with the future, with going to. We're going to talk about, today on the program, we're going to. Now, it's interesting. When I start to speak fast, I'm saying, we're going to talk about, we're gonna, which is very American, gonna, going to. But when I speak fast, I say, gonna, I'm going to practice this form. I'm going to speak slow. I'm going to speak slowly. And sometimes I'm going to speak fast. But now I'm going to speak clearly. I'm going to speak so that you can understand. I'm going to. You're going to listen. Are you going to listen? Are you? So in the interrogative, the change in word order, are you going to listen? Alberto, he's going to be on the radio tomorrow. He's going to do a live show. He's going to do a show tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning. You can hear him tomorrow morning. Are you going to listen to his show tomorrow? Because I might join him. Maybe I'm going to join him on the radio tomorrow. I'm not sure though. It's going to be a good show. His shows are good. It's going to be a good show. We're going to have fun. If I join him on the radio, I can promise that we will have fun. Because here, in the conditional, we use will, right? We don't use going to in the conditional. We will have fun. But I'm not sure if I'm going to come here tomorrow morning or not. Going to. Are you going to listen? I hope you're going to listen. Okay, now, let's practice with some affirmative answers. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice the structure. We are going to practice affirmative answers. Then we are going to review translation list number 22. Then we're going to start the new material for class number 89. Then we are going to see the vocabulary. Our 5 words of vocabulary. Then we are going to practice the interrogative with going to. Then we are going to finish. We're going to be, by that time, we are going to be out of time. Then we're going to take a commercial break. Then I'm going to come back, and hopefully you are going to keep listening because I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to do more. I am going to come back. And I'm going to teach the intermediate portion of the class, and then I'm going to take another break, then I'm going to come back again, then I'm going to teach the advanced portion of the class, then I'm going to finish the show. I'm going to finish the show, yes. And then I'm going to go home, yeah. Some days I stay and I have the Verb Circus, my other show, the Verb Circus, which I'm going to do, well, I'm going to put on another Verb Circus show on Friday. Monday and Friday. You can hear it from 6 to 6:30. Are you going to listen? Yeah. It's a good show. I'm going to talk about verbs. I always talk about verbs. I talk about one verb for 30 minutes. I drill it, machacar, right, to drill with one verb. And then the listeners usually master, llegar a dominar. They master the important structures and meanings with this verb in 30 minutes. I try my best. I'm going to be back with another show, the Verb Circus, Mondays and Fridays from 6 to 6:30. In fact, the people in the studio told me that they are going to put it on the radio again on Mondays and Wednesdays from 2:30 to 3. They are going to broadcast it again. So I'm very happy. Yeah. Okay, well, going to. We've been practicing the future with going to. Are you going to drive there? Give me an affirmative answer. Yes, Kyle, I'm going to drive there. Are you going to call her? Yes, I'm going to call her. Are you going to go home after work? Yes, I'm going to go home after work. Are you going to see your friends this weekend? Yes, I'm going to see my friends this weekend. Are you going to make dinner tonight? Yes, I'm going to make dinner tonight. Very good. No problem, right? Right? Okay. Translation. Yes, it is time for our translation list. The translation list today is number 22. This is a review of the list that we saw yesterday. I'm going to review the list. Are you going to pay attention? Are you going to repeat out loud? Are you going to translate the sentences? I hope so. Are you ready? Number 1. ¿Dónde está el mío? Where's mine? Where is mine? Contracted. Where's mine? Number 2. Estos son... Discúlpame. Estos no son de ellos. These aren't theirs. Number 3. Los de ellos son los azules. Theirs are the blue ones. Number 4. Los míos están en el rincón. Mine are in the corner. Number 5. Los tuyos están allí. Yours are over there. Allí. Over there. I can't see them. They're bastante lejos están. They're over there. Number 6. Los de ella están detrás de los tuyos. Hers are behind yours. Number 7. Los de él están delante de los míos. His are in front of mine. Number 8. Los nuestros son los caros. Ours are the expensive ones. Ours are the expensive ones. Number 9. Los de ella son los baratos. Hers are the cheap ones. Number 10. ¿Cuáles son los tuyos? ¿Estos o aquellos? Which ones are yours? These or those? These or those? Very good. Number 11. ¿Cuál es el tuyo? ¿Este o aquel? Which one is yours? This one or that one? Number 12. ¿Dónde están los de ella? Where are hers? Where are hers? I don't know. Where are they? I don't know. I don't know where they are. But I do know that it is time to move on to our word of the day. Word of the day. Oh, yes, our word of the day is thick. Thick, T-H-I-C-K, thick. Grueso, espeso. Thick, thick. We can have a thick book or a thin book. Thick, thin, thick, thin. We also say thick with something, with a liquid that is like a milkshake. If you put a lot of ice cream in a milkshake, it gets very thick. I like thick milkshakes with lots of ice cream. I like thick milkshakes. I don't like thin milkshakes. Thin would be mostly milk or watery. It would be quite watery. But I prefer thick milkshakes. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm not going to practice the future with going to forever, but I am going to practice it now, and I'm not going to talk for more than 10 minutes about this structure. But we're going to talk about the negative form. Are you going to be here tomorrow? No, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm taking a break. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So let's practice with some negative answers. Not going to. All right? I'm going to be in Spain tomorrow. I'm not going to be in France tomorrow. Very, very easy. We just add the word not. No problem. It's not a problem. This is not going to be a problem for you. This is not going to be difficult. This is not going to be tough. You're not going to make any mistakes with this. Are you? Are you? I hope that you're not going to make any mistakes. Are you going to study Japanese tomorrow? No, I'm not going to study Japanese tomorrow. Very good. Remember, out loud. Always answer the questions out loud, en voz alta. Are you going to drive to Barcelona next week? No, I'm not going to drive to Barcelona next week. Are you going to call me tomorrow? No, I'm not going to call you tomorrow. Are the Beatles going to play a concert soon? The Beatles, you know, Ringo, Paul, John, and George. Are they going to play a concert soon? No, imposible. Impossible. No, they're not going to play a concert soon. No. Is there going to be an election tomorrow? ¿Cómo? Is there going to be an election tomorrow? Is there going to be an election tomorrow? No, there's not. There is not. There isn't. There's not. We can contract it two ways. There isn't, or there's not going to be an election tomorrow. Is the president going to retire tomorrow? No, the president isn't going to retire tomorrow. He isn't going to retire. No, he isn't. He's not going to retire tomorrow. Are you going to work on Saturday? No, I'm not going to work on Saturday. I'm not going to work on Saturday. I'm not going to work on Sunday either. I'm going to take a break. Well, actually, I'm going to prepare. On Sunday, I'm going to prepare some material for recording for the television next week. But other than that, no, I'm not going to prepare. I'm not going to work a lot. I'm just going to do a few things. Okay? All right, let's move on. Vocabulary of the day. Oh, you heard it. You heard our jingle, the ráfaga, the jingle there. And we have there the vocabulary of the day. That's right. Específico. We say específico. You say that in Spanish. In English, we say specific. Now, specific. Pronunciation. What? Yeah, it's been a while since we've practiced pronunciation, but here it's important. Specific. S consonant. Specific. Not a specific. Eso no vale. No. Specific. Specific. So the sound is in my teeth, in my mouth, not in my vocal cord. I'm not activating my vocal cord. I'm not vibrating. There's no. No. It's specific. Todavía. We have the same sound. Still. Still. Are you still paying attention? I hope so. Equipo. Team. El sol. The sun. The sun. Preguntar. To ask. To ask. Speaking of the verb to ask, it's time to ask some questions. I asked every day. I ask. Yesterday I asked. Lately I have asked. It sounds like a T. It's a regular verb, but it is a regular verb, but it sounds like a T in the past. Asked. Asked. Okay? But it is time to ask some questions. Okay? With the future, with going to, ask me. Ask me, pregúntame. Ask me if I'm going to go home immediately after the show. Kyle, are you going to go home immediately after the show? No, I'm not. I'm not going to go home immediately after the show because I'm going to talk to a few people here, do a little bit of preparation, and then I'm going to go home. Ask me if I'm going to go to the movies this weekend. Hey, Kyle, are you going to go to the movies this weekend? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. Creo que no. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go to the movies, but it's possible. Ask me if I'm going to call my mother this weekend. En voz alta, ask me the question. Pregúntame. At home. Yes, you, listening. Ask me. Are you going to call your mother this weekend? Muy bien. Yes, I'm going to call my mother this weekend. Ask me if I'm going to have dinner at home tonight. Kyle, which is my name, Kyle, are you going to have dinner at home tonight? Yes, I am. Yes, I'm going to have dinner at home tonight. Very good. We are out of time. We have no time left. I want to thank you for listening. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in a few minutes with the intermediate class, and I'll be back with more for you at this time, same time tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.